Okay, cool. Okay. I hope you are able to view my screen. Start screen sharing. Now you should be able to view my notepad, I
Yes,
guess.
yes,
Okay, this
yes.
one. Okay, okay. So let's start with this context. I would like to revise few things before we getting into the Python mathematical functions. Um,
Mm-hmm.
let's revise what we have finished in the last class. As you know, we have first
Uh-huh.
started with understanding um, what is the object
Yes,
and as well as understanding object and its memory management. Correct, right? That's what we have finished.
yes,
Okay.
yes. We are finished
Yes,
bitwise
perfect.
operators.
Yes, perfect. All those. Now, previous to that, like how in objects data will be stored and how integer is going to be stored, how string is going to be stored, and how
Yes, yes.
in which conditions object will be reusable and which conditions object is not reusable. That kind of things we have actually gone through. Okay. Then
Yes.
after that, we have seen the data types. Okay. So in the
Mm-hmm.
data types, predominantly what data types we have seen, two types are there. Okay. Fundamental. Okay. In fundamental, what and all will come? Int will come. Okay. Float will come. Okay.
String.
Complex will come. Boolean. Okay. Then
Mm-hmm.
what else? We will get string. Correct,
String.
right? These are the
Yes,
fundamental data types.
is
Okay.
fundamental.
Yeah. Then derived data types. Derived data types we have just touched upon like uh, using the fundamental data types as a base and you're constructing a new data type using those fundamental data types. The values of the fundamental data types is base for any derived data type. Okay. So what and all we have
Excuse
covered?
me.
Yeah.
Have you shared screen something? I see
Yeah.
only gray screen.
Oh,
Nothing. Yes, yes.
okay. Now,
No. Yes, yes,
okay, let me know now. Now,
yes. Fundamental integer float complex boolean string.
yes, okay. So,
Derived.
yeah, okay. And then second type of data types is derived data types. In that byte array, this is bytes, okay? Byte array, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Then list, tuple, okay.
Derived.
What else? Uh, dictionary, okay. Set, frozen, set, okay, and range. So these should be eight actually. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay. There is one more data type which doesn't belongs to fundamental or derived data type that is called as none. Okay. Like int, float, complex, byte, array, and all these things. None. None means nothing. It is not null also. It is but nothing. It is like
Mm-hmm.
nothing is going to stay over there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So forget about that particular thing, and then we have started understanding some of the operators, correct, right? So what are the different types of operators we have come across? Okay, arithmetic operator, correct, right?
Yes, arithmetic, logical,
Yeah, operators. Okay,
this,
the first
and
operator is arithmetic.
arithmetic,
Uh,
arithmetic
okay,
operators.
okay,
Second is relation
correct.
the
Relation operator. Okay,
operators and
uh,
logical.
logical
Logic.
operator, then Boolean,
Boolean
correct, right?
operators.
Logical.
Yes.
Okay. What else? What else? Other operators you think?
A bitwise.
Bitwise operator. Okay, perfect. Okay. Then what else?
Um, um, shivwise.
Shift. Yeah, shift
Shift.
operator.
Shift. Shift
Shift
operator.
operator. Okay. Then last one thing is there. Last one thing.
Um,
You have told everything. Last one thing. Assignment operator.
fine.
Operator. Okay. This is like
Mhm,
assignment operator in the sense like A is equal to 10. Okay.
mhm,
Okay. And B is equal to, okay, A is equal to A plus 10. Okay. Sometimes we will
mhm.
need to write like this. Okay. So those locations A plus is equal to 10 we will put.
Ah, yes,
Okay,
yes.
this entire thing will be
Uh-huh.
same way for multiplication, division, modulo division, anything you can actually use this particular format, this format. First operator should be there, and then after that is equal to has to happen. Whichever the operator, it can be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo division, power, or anything. Okay, we can use that. Okay, this is called as assignment operator. Okay, and last one
Mhm.
is membership operators.
Yes. We passed this membership
Yes. What are two
last time.
types of membership operators?
I forgot. Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Okay, the membership operators are this is we should not say membership operator. This should be special operator. We should say in them two things comes. Okay, in special operator. SO
Mhm,
I'll give. For special operators, I'll put just SO. Okay. Special operator, we have two things. One is identity, means whether the both the objects are same or not. For that, what we'll use is. That means A is equal
yes.
to 10, B is equal
Uh-huh.
to 10. A is
Yes.
B. Means A and B are referring to the same object or not. Is or is not. If it is, if you use, if both are same, it will give you true. Okay, there is something like is not. A is not. In the sense, it is reverse. Okay, A is not B means if they are not both the same, then it will give you true. Okay, if A
Mhm.
and B are not same, then it will give you true. Okay, if both are same, then it will give you false. That is what we have come across. Then what else we have? We
Special
have
operator.
something like
Memory.
we have identity operator is like it checks the address. Okay. For for the checking the content, for the checking the content, we have membership. Membership. Okay.
Mhm,
If it is A is equal to Raghav. Correct, right? Raghav is there.
mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Now R in whether the R is a letter
Yes. I
member
remember.
of,
Mhm,
yeah, member of A or not. That is called as membership operator. Okay,
mhm.
so all these things we have covered. And one last thing which we have forgot to discuss is ternary operator. You remember ternary operator? Ternary operator. Okay, what is the ternary operator? You will remember this now. Okay, it's a very simple thing. Okay, you have multiple inputs. Okay, if A is equal to uh, 10, okay, B is equal to 20. Okay, so now you want to get the value to be assigned to someone, some number. Okay, if okay, A greater than B, okay, then you assign it
Yes.
to 30. Okay,
Uh-huh.
A greater than B, you assign it to 30. Okay, if
Uh-huh.
not, okay, that is
Else.
else.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what is the number you want to give? It is
40.
40, else some other number. So here
Mhm.
which value will get printed? A greater than B condition, first it will check.
So,
Okay, so it
40.
is not. So it is not. So
40.
it will go for 40. That's true.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That is called as ternary operator. You can
Mhm.
have any number of conditions in them in that ternary operator, like A is greater than B, A is less than B, like this. just you have to put and a greater than c. If you have c also, some variable,
Mm-hmm.
c is equal to 30 or something like that. Okay, like this. Okay. Uh, if both conditions satisfies, then only this will be printed. If
Mm-hmm.
if both conditions are not, both and I am putting this one or this one, okay,
Mm-hmm.
else you can give this also, or any one condition of these two. You got it right? So two conditions you can compare using and or operator also. That is not an issue at all. Okay. Then if this entire condition gets failed, okay, A is not greater than B or A is not greater than C, then it will come to sometimes elif also you can use. Okay. Elif, okay. Hmm? Elif, okay. Something you can say it as like 50 you print. Okay, then else you put, if this condition, if some other condition you can put, say for example, C is equal to C greater than A, something like that I'll put, and then else, if none of them is there means you put 40. For 30 when it gets means this one, if this condition, okay, get satisfied, then it will go here, this condition, like that it will do. Okay, so these are all called as ternary operator. Okay, now let's get back. So all these things we have already discussed during our uh, uh, regular day-to-day Python training. But now what we are going to discuss, we are going to discuss about mathematical functions. Okay, I already gave you a glance about these things. Let me launch Jupyter Notebook Anaconda. Let me check whether that will run or not. Okay, Anaconda Navigator. Okay, anyone, it's okay for me. Let me close this. Okay. Now, what is meant by a mathematical functions? See, a module first we'll be using it to access some mathematical functions. Okay. So directly if I say to do mathematical functions, okay, like square root, okay, finding the power, okay, or some other functions like I want to find the sign value of a number, cos value of a number, elementary, or if you say during your um, schooling days, you might have come across the basic mathematics, which includes sine theta, con theta, like that, right? So sine value if you want to identify, cos value if you want to identify, or tan value if you want to identify, or factorial value if you want to identify. It doesn't require for you to write any programs. For example, okay, I want to find the uh, say for example, mm, okay, power, okay, power, okay, power of x comma y. Example, I'm just giving this. Okay, so x comma y means 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 10. Okay, 2 to the power of 10. What is the value I want to know? Okay, for that, if I start writing the program, I'll do, I have to assign a is equal to x. If I have to write a program, okay, so what I have to do, a is equal to 10, I mean, a is equal to enter the value, b is equal to enter the value, okay. Then I have to take some if conditions, because what should be the value at the lower means like x value, and conditions you have to check, y value conditions you have to check. Then after that you have to do some mathematical functions, how it gets calculated. 2 into 2 it should be, okay, a into a is equal to the number of loops, like for loop you have to use how long, a into something a, how many number of the loop has to go, it has to go, y how
Two.
much you
Two.
have given, 10, okay, 10 if you want to give y value 10, so 10 times a into a into a into a, okay. Hmm? Okay,
Yes.
then whatever the value you get into A. Okay, then whatever value you get into A, like that, how many number of times, whichever the Y value you have told here. So total how many number of times into -1, because like first time itself you have two things will come, right? A into A. So that's why n minus 1 you have to take, means like whatever the Y value is there, right? Y value -1. Okay, those many number of times if you multiply, then you will get the power function you can write. So for like for loop you have to do, you have to assign them, and you have to give lot of coding you have to do. So all these things is a time consuming thing for us, right? Correct, right? Okay, but whereas if you use modules, okay, if you use modules, what is the use of it is, okay, modules, what they have done is, if you have to so prepare some kind of um, say for example a recipe, okay, at your home, okay, there are two ways, okay, if you want to prepare a food at your home, there are two ways. The first one is you yourself creating all the ingredients and prepare the recipe for it and preparing the food. Okay. The second one is you get the already all pre-cooked food, like if you say like noodles and all, they have someone actually prepared it. It doesn't required for you to take the flour and convert them into uh, the noodles kind of thing. Okay, so you just go and buy it. Okay, now it doesn't require for you to get some green chilies or anything. It doesn't require for you to grow it in your backyard. You just go and get it. Okay, and just you prepare it. Okay, and you can have it. That is like to certain extent you are using the modules. Okay, already pre-existing functions you use and you are fulfilling them. Okay, and another one example. So, like rather than preparing the food at home, but you want to having at home, if you have decided to have food at home, just go to a restaurant. Okay,
Mhm.
just pay the money, buy the
Mhm.
food, come home,
Mhm.
just have it. So
Mhm.
everything they have done it for you. Okay, since you like it, you like that food, you just used it. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, module means everything they have done for you, you have to just use it. Okay, let's see with some examples what and all modules we can use. But the first one what we are going to use is math functions. Okay, launch. Okay,
Module is library, yes?
yes, kind of library. Okay, yeah, okay, okay. So this is the program that we are going to use it. Okay, this is a Python 3.0 interpreter. Okay, see, if I have to, let us take one small example. Okay, I will give you modules, some this thing, uh, what do you say, some touch upon using the modules. Okay, so if I have to find the area of a circle, okay, it will take a lot of time for me to write the program in C or Java. It takes at least 10 lines of code. But see in the what do you say in Python?
Python.
Okay,
Mhm.
just import. Okay, this is
Mhm.
the module name. Okay, math.
Mm.
Okay,
Nice.
what you have to
Mm.
do is first anything for area of a circle. Circle
Mhm.
will be it'll be like in a round, right? So you need to have a
Mhm.
radius first, means like from the center point of the circle to the diameter, whatever it is, the
Mhm.
like to the boundary of the circle, that is called as radius. R is equal to
Mhm.
some 10. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Now I want to check the entire circle of the length. If I calculate the how round it is. Okay. So area,
Mhm.
I want to cover it. So for that, what I'll do? Print. Okay. Area of the circle is, okay, just I will put it like this. Okay, what I'll do now, there is something called as math function, correct? A math module. In math module, there is something called as pi value. Pi, pi. In our school
Mm-hmm.
days maths, you might have
I know.
come across. Yeah.
S-
So
3 pound 14.
17, yeah, 3.14. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So R into pi R square is your math. I mean, like this thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Um, Pi value is
Formula. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Formula. Yes,
3.14.
yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pi, I want to access pi value. Okay. And the formula is pi r square. Pi is 3.14. Did I anywhere mention 3.14? No. Okay. Now you just see this. I run it. The area of the circle is now 314. What
Mm-hmm.
happens if I don't use math function here? Okay. Since you have not used math function, directly told the program to use pi value won't be in a position to understand it. I don't know what is pi. Please let me know. So for that, what you'll do is you will use something called as math. Okay, boss, in math module, you please get me this particular thing. Okay, got it?
Got it.
Simple. You got it, right?
Simple. Yes. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
okay. Now, one more important thing. Is this the right way to utilize? Okay. Is this the right way to utilize modules? Is this the correct way or not? Yeah, give me. I don't know where I kept my marker. Give me a second. It should be here, but I'm not able to find out. Okay, no issues. Maybe after 5 minutes later, I'll check it. I forgot to keep it. Wait, give me a minute. I'll be back. Somewhere I kept.
Okay. Okay.
No, it is here. No issues. It is here. Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's open the interesting way. Okay, so what happens now? Okay, uh, yeah, open. Okay, now you are getting this paint right without any issue. You are able to view it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, yeah. So, got. Okay, so what I have done. Okay, there is something called as in memory. Okay, what did I said? When I run this
RAM.
program, when I run this program,
Mm-hmm.
all different types of uh, predefined functions, correct, right, will get loaded,
Mm-hmm.
and as well as all default values like 1 to 256, ABCD, everything will get loaded. Okay, and functions, variables, everything will get loaded, correct, right? And after that, your program
Correct.
will get loaded. When you have program gets loaded, okay, the first line of the code is import. Okay, import what it is math, correct, right? So it is now not in the RAM, okay, on your system memory. It is there in your hard disk somewhere in the C folder wherever you have installed the Python. There the math function is there. Now it has to be brought to its memory. Somewhere this is your hard disk in the machine, okay, where somewhere Python is stored, okay, in that different folders, okay, some folder this math module is there. Now you have to bring that math module. So this math module will have all different kinds of predefined functions. Okay, predefined functions like, okay, as I said, okay, um, pi value, okay, tail function, okay, factorial, okay, sine value means you can just give any x is equal to 10, you can get this value. Factorial of 10 means you will get it. That is why some x is some value, whatever the user is going. Okay. Sine value. Okay. power of x comma y. Okay, so if you give x and y value, you will get the power value. Okay, all these functions, okay, and as well as GCD, great decimal something is there. Okay, and then cos, tan, okay, all these things will be there. Okay, now, okay, let me try to show you. Let me try it whether I'm, uh, uh, yeah, okay, dir of import math. I don't know whether it will come or not. dir dir of math. Yeah. If you see, I want to see what and all math functions are there. If you see, like all these functions, many of them even I also don't know, like gamma, f sum, maybe some advanced mathematics people they use, right? They need all these math
Yes.
functions,
Yes.
correct, right? Many of them
Yes.
we doesn't require.
Yes.
We know only power value, pi value. Okay, maybe to certain extent, if someone is actually using it, we might be using floor value, like ceiling value. We can use. We can use. Uh,
Degrees.
what is the floor? Yeah, maybe degrees we might use sometimes, but if it is we are working on any civil architecture related works, then definitely we use all these things, correct, right? So most of the time we might be doing, I want the power value, or I want to check the area of a triangle, area of a circle, area of something. So for them, whatever it is required, we will be using them. Okay, just use dir of math, you will get all those things, whatever you're looking for. Okay, so now all these things will get loaded, everything will get loaded into the memory. Where here? Because as soon as when you said all these things will get loaded, okay, did it consume memory or not? Then you have other parts of the program, like whatever we have written, right? Something, okay, r is equal to 10 we have put. So 10 will get stored and it will be referring to r. Okay, and whatever the program when it starts executing, then based on the thing whatever you have written in the code, it will get executed and it will be showing you the output as the 314, whatever we have this, right? You're seeing this, right? Where it went? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, this thing you will get as an output. Okay, but what is the disadvantage of it? Do you require all these things now to get loaded into the memory? No, definitely not. Correct, right? I don't require.
Yes.
Which one I need? I need only the pi value. Correct, right?
Yes.
I need only the pi value. So to optimizely using the memory of your Python during the runtime, okay, what you are going to do is you are going to directly access the value at the beginning itself from math module, okay, import, okay, pi
P.
value, pi value. So what happens now? You see this, okay, that time without any issue, okay, what happens here, instead of loading all everything, since I have told import math, I have told, but what I'm clearly mentioning from, okay, from math, import only, this means nothing will be there, only pi will get loaded, 3.14 will get loaded, all these things will not get loaded. Now the memory is optimized, right? In an efficient way, we have used the Python runtime memory, whichever it when the program runs. If it is a small program, it doesn't make any sense. But usually the projects which will be there in the real-time world, okay, it will be like huge millions of lines of code. That time definitely it makes a sense, okay, to have the memory, means like RAM, whatever it is, 5 GB, 10 GB, if you are loading huge data sets, that time unnecessarily many times you are calling this program means when it is loaded all these many modules, whichever it is I have mentioned here, if it gets loaded, it's waste. So that's why what we'll do is we'll just directly module only whatever it required for me. So that whichever it is, like if you want to power, then just comma power. Got it right? So that you can say that, okay, A is equal to 10, okay, B is equal to 20, or 2A is equal to 2, okay. Okay, so what I'll be doing is A is equal to 2, B is equal to 10. Now I'll be doing like print, okay, um, power of A comma B. Okay, now I'll run this. See, I got 1024.0 as an output. Correct, right? Okay, so why I have got is I have directly used
Power.
PUA function. And one more thing you remember, if you use like this, and if you declare those variables what you are going to use here itself, okay, no need to put math
Mm-hmm.
dot, it is not required. Remember that. Because you have already told that what you are going to use. Only the time when you don't say that, if you directly say import math, then that time in math use pi. In math use power. Say for example, I'll show you here. Import, okay, import math I'm telling. Okay, and I didn't put any power here, but here I'll put math dot,
Math. Mm-hmm.
okay, pi. Okay, if I run this, the first thing is actually properly loaded, okay, and the second one is also run. But if I remove this particular thing, function, okay, all of
Insufficient.
them got loaded. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
it's already, once it loaded right into the memory, it will be there until I delete it. But first time you have seen, right, when the very first time when we have run, you have seen that, right? Now this is actually there in the memory, it's not yet cleaned up. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, so just remember that when you are running any specific program, if you use if you use okay, x comma a comma b, okay, if you use import function, okay, then that time definitely you need not to require to give this. But if you use math function directly, import as math, definitely you have to put math dot. Already I have run this program, so that's why it is giving the same result again and again for me. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, now, so till here, not an issue. Everything is working fine for us. Okay, we have seen how we can import the um, values of the math module, and how you can run them. Okay, so as a heads up, I have given this. Any modules, whatever they are useful for you, you can access like this, which we are going to use them in later point of time in a most effective way. But for now, okay, it's an heads up for you just to understand. Now, the next topic we are going. Okay, we are going to create a lot of programs using this modules. Okay, don't worry about that. Now we are going to for input and output statements. Did we finish them? X is
I
equal
don't.
to input.
Mm-hmm.
Did we finish? X is equal to input of enter the value of A.
Well, mm-hmm. Yes, we'll finish.
Value of A. Okay, value of A. Okay, that means earlier which and all you have seen. Okay, when I have to give any value, if I want to calculate, say for example, power value, I would like to calculate. Okay, what I was doing, I
We
was
must
doing
give value.
values
Values.
from your during the program itself, correct, right? In the program itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then after that, power of A comma B, then I will run it. Okay, then it will give me a big number. Okay, let me not to give that. Let me give like this so that now it will be very good. Okay, it will be some specific number, small number. Okay, so this is the number which we have got, correct, right? To
Okay.
avoid such kind of things, what we are going to do is, okay, uh, simple way how we are going to write is A is equal to, we will give like this. Okay, B is equal to, we will give like this. Okay, now hmm, power of A comma B.
B.
Now I would like to uh, give me a second. I'll be back.
Okay.
Someone is
Okay.
calling me. Okay. Sorry, Hatira.
I'm here.
Yeah, some important call, so I should attend. Okay, fine. So this is the program which I have written now. Let me try to run this. Okay. Hey, it is asking me to enter the value of 10. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have given 10. Okay. But why it didn't ask me to run the second line of code? It's very bad.
Mm.
This is the same thing. On that day we have faced it, right? After some time, the program fails to get executed. This is an issue of my interpreter. Maybe some issue. See, now I'll say 10. Then second time it is,
Mm-hmm.
say for example,
2.
3 I'll give. 10 into
Mm-hmm.
10 into 10. Correct, right? So it
Mm-hmm.
should give me 1,000. Okay, 1,000. Okay. Oh, I haven't printed it. If you see here, print I have to give, right? else internally it will keep. Correct, right? So I have to print this value. It is getting calculated, but it is not printing. Okay. So let me run it again. Oh, see, this is the problem. See, if you see this loading something kind of this what do the people they say this? I know, I don't know, but it is some.
Internet.
No, this one, some loading kind of activity is there. Okay, let me open this. Okay, let me put this. Okay, now what I have to do is print. I should print it. Okay, now I have taken and I am running it. Okay, so what I'll say 2 to the power of 10 I want. Okay, that means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into like that 10 times. Okay, then what is the output? If you see here, oh, PRINT. Okay, if you see this, okay, 2, 10, what is this? Okay, power. Okay, it is showing something. What is the error here? You tell me. What can be the error?
String. Um,
Yeah,
we
go ahead.
must write
Yeah, A is
two
equal to,
comma, two comma.
okay, A is equal to what we should do now. Because the value, whatever we are giving input, okay, see this, print, okay, type of A. If you give anything, okay, in the form of input, so it will get considered as type of B. Okay, see this. Once again, I'm gonna run this. Okay, first I am giving value of 2. Correct, right? Number only I have given, right? But see what it is considering as input. Anything you give in input will be considered as a string. Anything you give number, you give any string or anything, but still it will be considered as a string. Got it right? Now,
Uh-huh.
let's do one thing. Okay. A is equal to, so for we have to convert it into integer. Correct, right?
Integer. Uh-huh.
Let's convert it.
Yes.
This is important. If someone asks you
Yes, yes.
what it
Yes,
is,
yes.
okay, you should be able to know. Okay. Oh God, again we got this issue. Some issue is there for sure. Leave it. Leave it. Okay. Launch it. Mhm. Okay. Let me open this. Okay. Now it's the one which we are looking for. You will get it. Okay. Come on. Okay. Yeah, got it. If you see this now, 10 I have given, 2 I have given. Okay. Now it is in int format. Correct, right? Now I want to give 10. It is also int format. The value of the output is 1024. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got the clarity on what is what is input. Okay. What is input? So now let's get back to our
Two,
action.
two
Yeah, go ahead.
power of 10.
Yeah,
2 power of 10 is 1000 for 24,
24.
yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 2 to 16, 16 twos are
Mm.
32.
Uh-huh,
Like
okay.
that, if you go, it will be 1024. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
now, okay, let us see, is there any way we can actually, what do you say? Is this the only way we can do it? No, we can convert this like int of a also you can do. Like other variable, you have to assign it. Instead of that, better you convert this here itself. Okay. So now it's very good. Now we have, shall we start writing some program, small program, or this much is enough?
Yes,
You want me
yes,
to
yes.
write any program?
Yes,
Hmm?
I want. I
Okay,
want,
see.
yes.
Usually now we will write a program. for say for example students related data. Okay, let's start. Okay, employee. Okay, employee number in an organization. Okay, employee number anything. Okay, is equal to input. Employee number is what? Is it a string or it is a integer?
String.
Employee number. Hey, employee number. Number
No, it's number. It's
integer.
integer. Ah, yes.
Perfect.
But
You
if
have
you
to convert.
if
Okay.
we don't write this,
Yes,
it
very good.
come
Perfect.
as
Okay.
string
Now enter the okay employee number.
number.
Okay. Slowly
Mhm.
we will write the programs now from now on. Okay,
Mhm.
like this. Okay. Tell me one more employee name. Is it a string or uh,
It's
uh,
yeah, string. Yes,
string?
name is
Okay. No
string.
need to conversion. Correct, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Enter the name of the
Name of employee.
employee. Perfect. Okay. Um, then okay. Salary.
Mhm.
Salary will be what? Employee salary.
In integer.
Okay. Sometimes you'll get float also. Some bonus that
Float.
this.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll
Yes.
put
Yes.
float. FLOAT
Float. Mhm.
float of. Okay. Input of. Okay.
Mhm.
Enter the
This enter the salary.
salary of employee.
Employee. Mhm.
Perfect. Correct, right? So
Mhm.
excellent. Now employee address, employee database, right? Employee address is also required. Okay. Employee address is equal to. Usually it will be
String.
okay string. Okay. So input. Enter the
Address.
ADDRES address of emplo employee. Perfect, excellent. Okay. Now what else? Marital status, employee. Okay. Marital status. Okay.
Okay.
Some okay. MS
Mhm.
I'll give. Okay, that is better. Okay.
Okay.
Whether he is married or
String.
unmarried. So it will be
Mhm.
yeah,
String.
that is true. What I'll do is I will be
Input. Mhm.
Boolean I will take whether it is married or unmarried.
Ah.
Okay,
Yes.
Boolean I'll take.
Very
Okay,
interesting. Very
input.
interesting. Yes.
Okay, input.
Mhm.
Okay, what I'll do? Enter the
Mhm.
okay, enter
Maria
the
status.
married
Yeah. Status.
status. Simple like true
Uh-huh.
or false. Something.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay, true or false something. Okay, now let us give it like this. Some small space I would like to give here because immediately whatever it gets printed, right, it will
Uh-huh.
attach to it. So to avoid that, one simple space will do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now this we have got it. Now let us print the some information I would like to um,
About
what do you say?
Krakow.
Some information like uh, please confirm the information. Okay. Some information. Something I have to just to show the output on the screen. Okay. Please please review the message. Please review employee details.
Yeah.
Okay.
Details.
Okay. Now I
Uh-huh.
want like to print one by one. Okay. Okay. So now print. Okay. Now what I would like to say
Uh-huh.
is, okay, first thing, okay, employee number. Correct, right? Okay.
Correct.
So employee number. Okay. So what is the value? E number. Correct, right? E number.
Uh-huh.
Correct, right? Okay. Now
Yes, correct.
that okay. Now
Okay.
just copy it. Okay. Next. What is that? Next details. Employee
Name,
name,
name, name. Uh-huh.
name. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is enough. E name. Correct, right?
Uh-huh.
Then what
Correct.
else? Employee salary.
Salary. Uh-huh.
Salary.
Isal.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So what is that? ESAL. Correct, right?
Isal. Correct.
Okay. Excellent. Now we are
Uh,
printing employee. Now we are printing what? Employee
the address.
address. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Employee address. Okay. Okay. That is
Uh-huh.
EAD.
Yeah.
Correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Excellent. Now we
Okay.
are printing what else? Employee marital status. Employee
Marriage status. Yes. Marital status.
marital status.
Status.
Okay. That is
Okay.
MS. Correct, right? So all these
Correct.
things we have given now. Okay. Let's run the
Mm-hmm.
program. First it asked, hey, what is the employee number? 101. I just gave.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm just entering now the
Uh-huh.
details. Okay. Employee name, Raghav. No, Hatira. Hatira. Sorry.
Hachira.
Okay.
Hachira.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hatira. Hatira.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hachira.
So,
Mm-hmm.
salary. Um,
Zero.
5,000
Zero.
5,000 euros.
God
Okay.
will. God will.
Yeah.
God
So
will.
then what will be the address? She's in Baru.
Baku.
Baku, sorry.
Baku.
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 Okay. Then
Uh-huh.
uh, what is her marital status? True or false? True or
True.
false?
True.
True.
Yes.
Okay.
True.
So
Yes.
now let us see something somewhere we have done the mistake.
Name
Employee
error. Name error.
not name, something somewhat we have done a mistake. Let me check. Name name is not
10.
there. Okay. See, we have to run it again. Okay.
Yes.
Now, so
Uh-huh.
employee is 101. Okay. Enter
Zero.
the name of the employee. Okay.
Hachira.
Katira.
Hachira.
Okay. And
Uh-huh.
enter the salary. Okay. It is
5,000
5,000
euro.
euros. Okay. What
Goodwill.
is the Baku?
Sounds very good.
Okay.
Baku. Mm-hmm.
Address Baku. Okay. Enter the marital
Mm-hmm.
status.
True.
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 Is
Mm-hmm.
yeah. See, please review the details whether they are correct or not. Now you got right.
True. All of true, Paul. Yes.
Okay. Now this is how you are going to slowly write the programs. Okay. Now, is
Mm-hmm.
this a program? One program which we have written. Okay. It's an excellent,
Thank you for
very good.
excellent.
Okay. Now we are
Very
able to,
interesting.
yeah. Now I want to, okay, how I can read multiple lines from the
Mm-hmm.
keyword in a single line. That we are going to do it now. Okay. Let us
Mm-hmm.
see. A is equal to 10 I have. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
A comma B is equal to just you need not to worry about what is happening here and all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just see this. First I will be entering, okay, int of convert it into X, anything, whatever it is. Okay. For, okay.
Mm-hmm.
For means for loop. This is, you need not to worry
Mm-hmm.
about what is
I
happening
I
here.
know. I know. Yes. Yes.
Okay. This is kind of ternary operator we have seen, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like that it is. In input.
It,
Okay.
uh-huh. Yes.
Okay. Enter the second number. Okay. There is other way also. That's why I've told you. Okay. So first what I'll do is, okay, what I'm doing here is I'll remove it. X for X in. Okay. For X in. Okay. What I'm going to do here is, okay, I am just trying. If I say for X means in range of 10 values, you please,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, you please help me in printing each X value. See what is happens. See, run 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got
Mm-hmm.
it? Means like
Yes, got it.
loop, it is happening every time
Mm-hmm.
one value it is taking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I
Mm-hmm.
say 5 comma 10, okay, 5 comma 5 to 100, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then it will do 5 to 99, it will get printed. See, initial
5 till
value,
99. Yeah, I know about
yes,
it. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
correct, right? We have already
Mm-hmm.
seen it.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes,
if
yes.
I say the range is, okay, um, like 1 to 100 and 5, correct, right? So
Mm-hmm.
what I am giving here is, okay, I am giving here some multiple values, correct, right? So here in
Mm-hmm.
this I have already
5
group
is
of values.
steps. Yes,
Yeah,
5 is steps
yes,
after
yes,
5.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
every
begun with 0. Yes.
zero. No, first it will
Mm-hmm.
start with one because I have
Ah,
clearly
yes,
mentioned
1.
to start with one. So it will be
Uh-huh.
six numbers.
Start. Uh-huh. Start. Okay.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay. Скорость.
Want to learn English? Hate sending money?
Yeah. Okay. You're able to view the screen still? Not an issue, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let me open the browser. See, today someone is coming to, I mean, like visiting. See, this is the problem today. Okay. I'm not interested in taking up any calls today. Okay. So let's go ahead. So this is the looping. Now, instead of giving only one value here, every time only one value we are giving, right? Sometimes it requires for you
Yes.
to give multiple values. Okay. It requires for you to give multiple values. Okay. So for loop, I want to print. For loop values, each and everything I want to print, okay, at the end, okay, but in a different way. Whatever here we are giving, we are giving as like range value directly, but instead of what I'll do is for x in range, okay, input, I would like to give input. It's not like range value I'll give my from my side. As long as I am able to give inputs, I will give you, then I will click enter. Okay, so enter the values. Instead of these values automatically they are giving in the range format, whatever it is, I'm giving it in my own interested format. Okay. So now let us see, enter the values. Okay. Now, whatever the values I give here, if you see this, if I run this, okay, 10, 20, I'll give. Okay. So what it is taking, it took first as one value, second digit as another value, third digit as another value, and it printed. Am I correct or not?
Enter the value.
Yeah. First, what I have given everything is here as one. This entire
Yes.
thing as one string it took. Okay. Okay. Let me show you.
I understand. I
Yes.
understand. Yes.
Print type of X.
Okay.
It entire thing considered as a string. Okay. Each string, each letter it is taking and it is showing it to us. Correct, right? Am I correct or not? See, if I say
You're correct.
100, I will tell. 100, I think it is a number. But internally, how it is storing? It is an input, right? So it will store as a string. Correct, right? So string,
Yes.
what it will do? It will consider each and every one thing as a letter. Correct, right?
Yes. Yes.
It is printing. Now
Correct.
what we have to do? We have to convert it into integer.
Int.
Correct, right?
Integer.
Okay. So
Correct.
what I'll do is I have to convert it into int of,
Integer.
correct, right? Int of, yeah, sorry. Here only I'll put int of x. Correct, right? Am I correct? I can do this
Correct.
here, right? Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now I will change this before and after. Before conversion and after conversion, what is happening? You see it now. Run it. 100 I will give. Now after conversion, before conversion, the type is like int of x, type int of x. Okay. Yeah, type of int of x. Okay. Uh, print. Okay. Okay. Wait. B is equal to int of x. Okay. Type of B. Let us run this. Oh God. Oh God. Somewhere I've done mistake. Does I do any mistake? Yeah. 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 Here I have done a mistake. B is equal to int of x. Okay. I'll give 100. Okay. See, first it took it as string, then it converted into integer. Now, what
Integer.
I want to do, yeah, what I want to do is instead of like this, I don't want this to be more of a string. Okay. I don't want to be more of a string and these kind of flimsy things. What I can do, I have a small function here itself. For this input, whatever I give, okay, I want to make it as a split. Okay, if A is equal to 100, if I give, okay, say for example like this, 10, 20, 30. This is a number, okay, whatever I'm giving, okay, print A. Just remember this, okay, print A is there, okay. What I can do is A dot split, I can do it, okay. Split is a
Yes,
function.
yes,
It
split.
splits based
Mm-hmm.
on, yeah, this thing. See, now it is all stored in one
Mm-hmm.
list with the three
List,
different
yes.
values, correct, right?
Yes, yes,
Now I can
correct.
do, okay, uh, each int of, okay, split.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try. I don't know whether it will work or not. Okay, now it won't work, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me run this. No, some issue. Okay, this we have closed here, and this we have
Yes.
closed here. This we have closed here. Still, okay, it doesn't work. Not a list. You cannot convert it into the list. But what you can do is you can take this, okay, each value, okay, whatever it is there, okay, and convert, okay, b is equal to, okay, a of, okay, 0. That is int. Means like you can take the first value, convert it into integer. Then you can give what is the value of b. Like that you can do, okay, without any issues. Okay, b is equal to something. B is equal to int of a of 0. Okay, let it. I don't want to confuse you. Okay, but just take this. Now here this value, you know, right? I'm giving and inputting all the values. Okay. Now what I will do here is instead of, okay, what I'll do, I will do like this. Okay, dot split. Okay, this colon is not required. Okay, I will take like this. Okay, let me run this. Why, why, X in input invalid syntax. Okay, run this. Sorry. Here it's something you have to put A is equal to or something. Here, run this. What you can do is A is equal to first for loop you take X, enter the value. Okay, now we will do one thing. This internally after colon whatever we keep inside, right? That I am putting it over here. What is those statement? Converting into the X value, whatever
Integer.
it is there, to integer. Okay. Then for loop you have. Then you are splitting it. Okay. Now just close this. Close this. Okay. Now just close this and start this. Okay. Now run this. Okay. Now it will asking for 10, 20, 30. Multiple values you are giving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So everything will get splitted based on the default option. If you are not giving anything means it will be taking a space as default and it will start splitting. Okay. Now, okay, enter. Okay. It split. Everything it got split. It took multiple values. Okay. Now, say for example, I want to enter the two numbers. You are clearly telling it to enter two numbers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, and whatever the numbers you enter, okay, each number is assigned to a variable. Okay. Just remember that each number will be assigned to a variable. Okay. Now a into, okay, print the product the product the product
Mm-hmm.
product means the product means multiplication, product of a and
Uh-huh.
b.
Yes.
Okay,
Multiplication.
yeah, product means multiplication, correct, right? Now
Mm-hmm.
run
Correct.
this 10, okay, and 20 and A into B, I have forgot to do calculation. A into B I have to put here, right? Okay. Okay. A and B. Okay. Sum
Okay.
A and B is A into B because I forgot to put formula. Okay. Earlier. Now I am running it. Okay. What is the comma I have put? I have to put comma. I forgot it. Okay. Now run it. Okay. So what is the value? 10 into 20 I want. So first the loop 10 it took, okay, and it assigned to A. 20 it took and assigned to B. Let me run this. Okay, gone. Again the same issue it is coming. Uh, I don't know why this is troubling a lot. Okay, okay. Let me just print of A, print of B. Okay, let me run this. Gone. Okay, Control C. Let me move this aside, close this aside, leave it, new, Python 3, enter, okay, run 10, 20, okay, now you got it, Hakira?
Got it.
Yeah,
Yes,
fantastic.
Hasira got it.
Yes, fantastic. Now, what we are going to do, now let us see, 3 values we will take, okay,
Yes. Yes.
okay, enter 3 numbers, okay. And here, each value, immediately you assign whatever you get X value, right? Immediately you assign to A. Immediately whatever X assigned to B. Immediately third loop when it goes assigned to C. Okay. Now print A, B and C. Now I am going to add A, B plus C. Okay. C. Okay. Now I'll run it. 10, 20, 30. Okay. Enter. So 10 plus 20 is equal to 30, 30 plus 30 is equal to 60. So in the loop, whatever it takes for you to write the same program, if I have to write, so if I have to write A is equal to, see that, okay, input, okay, enter the same program I am writing, okay, enter the value of A,
Of
correct,
A.
right? Okay,
Correct.
B is equal to, or you consider it like this, okay. Um, This is A is equal to enter a string. I'll put enter a string with spaces. Correct, right? String of numbers.
Correct.
String of numbers with spaces. Okay. Then what I'll do for okay X in okay. What is this? Input. Okay. Of okay A. Correct, right? Okay. Now.
Syntax is numbers.
Eh?
Numbers. You
Okay,
write
okay, okay.
as
Correct. I'll tell you.
uh-huh.
Dot, okay. Split first we have to do. Correct, right? Dot split we have to do. Whether I will get it or not, let me check. Okay, 10, 20, 30. Yes, definitely we are getting them. Okay. So what I'll do, A, B, C. Okay, let me run this. 10, 20, 30. Okay. Yes, we are getting. So first I'll take X, okay, is equal to this one. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll don't even put it for I in X dot split. Correct, right? I'm splitting. Whatever the values I'm with the space I'm entering, I'm going to split. Then, okay, what I'm going to do? Okay, int of okay X. Correct, right? This is what, right?
Five.
Int of x, int of, instead of that, you can say that x you put, I you put here, and x you put here, x you put here, I you. This is input I, that's why I'm giving it. Okay, now each value of x you convert. Okay, so now what you are going to do, okay, a is equal to, okay, 0 first it will be, okay, then you are going to do, okay, sum is equal to 0, sorry, sum, okay, now what you are going to do, sum is equal to sum plus 1, sum plus x, okay, now at the end you want to print the sum value, print, okay, sum, okay, now you see this program, the same thing whatever we have written here, right, 60 to get, see this, enter the first value, what it is, enter the first value, no, here this one, right, is our program. Okay, 10, 20, 30. Okay, now this one I want to run. Why? Any issues here? God.
Next.
No, that is not. The code is, as I said, some issue with this. Let me run. Okay, so 10, 20, 30. Okay, so what is the issue here? Now you tell me.
Some summary.
Sum is equal to 0. 0 plus x I have given. Okay, what is the x value?
X value 0.
Okay, see, what I have to do is whatever the value I am getting, right? Okay, whatever the value I am getting, right? I cannot use directly. What I can do is this one here. X value sum is actually integer value, correct, right? 0. And it is what x value is a, even though I am converting, but I am not assigning it to something. Okay, so still x will be string only, correct, right? So what I have to do is I have to convert to some string and assign it to the b, and that value only I have to use it. Now you see this. Okay, 10, 20, 30. See, now it is good. So as long as if you don't assign it to some variable, x will be string only. Okay, you have to store that
Integer.
converted value to some variable, then only it will consider, else the global value for x is string, so it cannot. Else you can do one thing, you take this, okay, int of x, you put it over here, that time no variable declaration is required. Got it? And I'll run this. See, 10, 20, 30. You got integer of x with 0. Now you see this. Now I got it. Correct, right? So, how many lines of code earlier we had? We had so many.
1, 2,
Now,
3.
yeah. Now what? With how many lines of code we have finished it? A, B. We know like we are giving only three values, 100%. Correct, right? Okay. So what I said, okay, int, I have converted the same thing, integer of x. Correct, right? Correct, right? This is what we have done. Okay. With what is that? Um, sum is equal to 0. I have to put it little top. Okay. Take it. If I want, I can put the same thing.
Yes.
Okay. Sum. Okay. Sum is equal to sum plus, okay, sum is equal to sum plus, okay. I don't want to get confused here. We'll use this old program only because we'll waste the time here unnecessarily. So let's give a comma b comma c. You got this program, right? A comma b comma c, int of x, int of input, okay, for I in, okay, input, okay, input three values with dot split, okay, that method, and you are going to print that value here. What is that? Is a plus b plus c, okay, and you are going to run that, okay, a plus b plus c print, okay, invalid syntax. Why it is invalid syntax? Oh, I have to close this, okay, I have to close this. Let me run that. 10, 20, 30, successful. Why we got this? Because 10, 20, how much? 30, 30, 30, 30, 60,
Yes.
right? Why it is showing it as
Sweet.
90? Any reason?
Because maybe entered a string of numbers, you're right. Not numbers.
Yeah,
Maybe numbers.
no, numbers only we have converted, right? See, 10 into 20 into 30. That's what we have done it. We
No,
haven't done anything.
first sentence. Input
Oh,
enter a string of numbers, not
oh,
numbers.
this one, we have to take. I. Okay, this one we have to take. This value we have to consider it as A, the second value. So it was taking the old numbers. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, now I got it. If I have any input, okay. See this? I'll run it now.
If you want,
10,
if you want,
20,
we
30.
can.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
go ahead.
If
Why?
you want, we can use next time Visual Code.
Visual code, huh? Okay. No, not required.
If you want.
Only this one. I have the ID. This one. Like if I save it as .py, it will come properly. No, the only the thing here is this is very useful. My system has got the problem. Okay.
Okay.
We'll use some other ID later. Okay. Or I'll fix this permanently. Okay. So we got that. Okay. That's a fantastic thing. So now. See, this is like conversion into the int, everything. It is a problem, right? Correct, right? Am I correct or not?
Yes,
Huh? Okay.
you're correct always.
Yeah. So sometimes what you can do is, okay, A is equal to, okay, there is something called as 10 plus 20 plus 30 is there. Okay. Now I want to add this number directly. I know there is something is there string. I would like to add it. Okay, then what it will say? Okay, you have given it perfect, but it is a string. I'll store it as a string. Okay, but instead there is some function called as eval. Okay, it is eval function. Just you give that thing to that. Okay, whatever you give, and you ask it to print of a, it will give you value of 60. Something you give based on the input, it will evaluates on its own. Okay, now there is something you want to calculate. You like mathematical calculator like that. It has to work for you. A is equal to eval. Okay, enter. Sorry, enter your expression. Okay, anything, whatever it is. Okay, enter your expression. Sorry, print A. Okay, now let me run this. Oh, sorry. Directly you cannot. You have to give input. Okay, input you would like to give some expression. Okay, and you would like to evaluate it automatically. Okay, it'll ask first, hey, give me something. I'll say 10 into 20 into okay, divided by 5, something. Then it will create some calculation, it will give it to me. You got it right? Okay.
Got.
We didn't do anything. Everything automatically it got evaluated because you know that the string sometimes it requires for us to something important calculator we have to use or something like that. No need. Just go to the Python wherever you have the page open. Just enter. Just give input some value. So this is the input, right? Correct, right? This is what we use as input and ask it to evaluate whatever you give. So immediately it will give you, it will prompt that and give the output to me. Okay. So first it will ask, enter something. Okay. 200. Okay. Next 300. Okay. Then 50. Okay. Uh, plus 10, something like that. Okay. Then it will give. Okay. 60. Okay. So 560. Okay. So this is called as eval function. So this is called as eval functions. Okay. Now there is this is called as, okay, what what do you say, evaluation functions. Okay. These are all input function. But remember guys, there is something called as, okay, arguments also. There is something called as arguments also. Now let us see. I'll take the program here, this one. Okay, this one. There is no, okay. Um, Python idle, okay. Ideally, Python I'll just give so that it will only take me to that Python module. This is app, I guess. Okay. Python. Okay. Go here. Yeah, go here. Open the file location. Okay. So this is a Python idle. Okay, I'm just launching it now. So input is totally different from command line arguments. Okay, what is command line arguments? Okay, see this. Input functions, what we have seen till now. Input functions, input, all these things like evaluating, everything we have done it on input functions. Okay, now what we need is command line arguments. We are discussing about command language. Arguments. What is meant by arguments? Arguments means anything you give like this, right? Correct, right? 10 is an argument, 20 is an argument, 30 is an argument. Correct, right?
Correct.
So these are multiple
Correct.
arguments. Okay. Irrespective whether you have 3 variables, if you want, you can give 10 variables. If you want, you can give 20 variables. Okay. Now, directly you cannot use, like sometimes what you want is dynamically you want to decide and give the values sometimes. Okay. As inputs. Okay. So arguments, it is not an array. Okay. It is something kind of a list, some values like this list of values 10, 20, 30, some list of values. Okay. So these list of values are available in system module. Okay. In our Python, some system module is there. In there it is there. Okay. Now this argument when you are passing, okay, during the execution time, you can give it in the command line itself. Okay, command line. I'm not telling about input wise. Okay, during the program before execution, but here during the execution, right? Whatever we have given here is during the execution. Correct, right? When I click here and run, then it asked me. Correct, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, but before to that means when I click, before clicking run itself, before to that, if I give some variables, those are called as command line arguments. Let us see now. Okay, example. Okay, take this. Say for example, say For Python, okay, example I'll give. Let me show you some important things. How we are going to give. Okay. So Python program is there, right? This is what you have written. So this is a test.py is your program. Okay. So when you run the program, that time first line is input means then you will prompted with giving input values, correct, right? Okay. But whereas here in the command prompt itself, first you will give like Python means please run Python program of test.py by giving some values 10, 20, 30 like that you will give. So all these things you enter and then you click enter. That time the program execution starts all these things. Okay. But other programs after executing you are entering each and every value one by one. Okay. That is not. So input lines are different from command line arguments. Now see how it is. Okay. Let's take small example. Okay. They are called as arguments. Okay. Just remember. Import. Okay. Import argv. Okay. V. Okay. Print. This is type. Okay. Of arguments. I just want to know. Just want to know. Save. I will save somewhere wherever I want. I'll just desktop. I will save like one.py. I will just save it. Okay. I will just run it. Okay. Desktop. I have shared it, right? Okay. Now run it. I will run this program. Okay. argv type argv. What is the mistake I've done? Oh God. Okay. Again, I have to save it. And again, I have to run it. Okay. Oh, no module named argv. Why? Why? How come? How come? Why it is not there? Import this. Okay. Print type of argv. Oh, sorry. Import. Okay. Okay. From this. Okay. Import argv. Okay. Yeah. Let me check this. Whether it will. Okay. Okay. This is a list. Got it? Okay. So when the program gets executed, first it takes the Python executable file is there, right? Okay. To the Python executable, okay, means like to this location. Python. Okay. To this location. Oh God. Okay. To this location, there is some exe file is there, right? To this exe file, first it will come. To get this program executed, that time it will bring, okay, Python file, okay, with the Python file location, which program it has to run. So along with that, multiple inputs also we have to bring, means we will be using system module, there is something called as arg, where it will store all the list of variables or parameters you are giving. Okay, first is the file name of the file. Okay, that is test.py. Then if you want, you can give 10, 20 or 30. Then you click enter, then program gets executed. Now we are going to see that particular program. Okay, let us write a small program for you to understand. Okay, I will take this. Okay, first I will import the sys module and arguments what is the arguments list. Okay, so now first what I'll do is print. Okay, now how, if it is a list, the first value I have to access means what I have to do, how I can access. Arg is a list. Okay, first value I want to access, what I have to do. Hmm?
Give a number. You must give a
No,
number.
if it is a list, first value, how you can access it? Using the index, right? Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct or not?
Yes, yes. Maybe I'm
Okay.
a little tired now.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you simple way. I'll explain this. Okay. Save this. Okay. Save this program. Okay. Now what I'll do is I will go here onto the desktop where I have stored this program.
Saved.
Okay.
Yes.
That is test, I think, or some program, right? Text.py something. Okay, I don't know where I have stored it. I know there might be some confusion. I'll get it
Yes.
cleared for you now. Okay, 1.py, right? Okay, let me go here to the desktop. Where is 1.py? This is the Python file, correct, right? Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll take the command prompt. Okay, cls. Okay. Now what I'll do is Python means please execute Python. Okay. Okay. Python. Which file? This particular file. Okay.
One. Dot.
Oh, Control Z, Control C, Control Z, Control. Let me run it, rerun it. CMD. Okay. Okay. Take this. Where is the program? Okay. It is in desktop. Okay. First, I'll go to the desktop. CD. Okay. C colon. Okay. CD. dir. Okay. What is that? CD. Where it is users. So dir. Okay. dir. So it is pub Raghav. Okay. CD Raghav. Okay. Where it is CD Raghav. Okay. Then dir I'll do. I'll see lot of files there. In them, desktop is there. Okay. So CD desktop. Okay. So it will be capital D. Okay. Now we are in desktop. Now we have come to this thing. Now Python 1.py is our file. Correct, right? Now you see this. I am giving 10, 20, 30. Some variables I have given. Some variables I have given arguments. Okay. What I want is I want to access the variables rather than from inputs and give it here. So this is a list, what I'm giving it to the Python. First one is file name, second one is some number, some third one is some number, fourth one is some number. Let us see this. Enter. What you got? 1.py, because the value of the index at the list, whatever we have given, is the first value is what? The file name of the thing. If I say third value I want, okay, if I say third value I want, let me try whether it is coming from here itself. Okay, here it won't come. Yeah, definitely it won't come. So command line only, these are command line arguments. Okay, what is the third value here? First value will be always file name 1.py, always because if you give like this, it will throw you an error because you are told that system arg value. So you have to give some values, list of values. So this is the first element of the arguments, command line argument. First argument in the commands is your which file it has to execute Python. Second value of the list is some number 10. Third number is hello. List can heterogeneous, right? List. Okay. Hi. Okay. Then 30 something. Okay. You got this? Okay. Now what I have told is in the program, give print. Okay. So see, A is equal to, okay, arg v of 3. Okay. 3. Okay. Whether save, I'll do it, and I would like to print A. I will tell you why it is useful also very much for you. With the same one example we have done last time, the same thing I'll show you. So I have given this is arg0, arg1, arg2, arg3, arg4. Now what I will get, see this. This is high text. Okay. Now it is high. Okay. So whatever this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have done some program, right? Okay. Now see this. Okay. Print. Okay. Enter the, okay. Okay. See the value. Okay. The employee number is, okay, consider this, okay, arg 1, because first one is always program name, so it's waste for us. Okay, now I'll take this entire thing. Okay, now employee name is, okay, 2. Okay, employee salary is 3. Okay, employee address is 4. Okay, print employee. Oh, I have done multiple. Okay, I don't require. Okay, remove this. Okay, marital status. Status is equal to, okay, what it is, 5. Okay,
5.
okay, now I'll just save it. 0, A of 0 is always file name, means which file name you are giving it to the command prompt. Just remember that. Okay, so first A.py is the first argument, that is program. Second, A of 0. What is the number? Roll number. Okay. Second, what is the second argument? It is the name. Okay.
Patre.
Hatira. Okay.
Patre.
Okay. And what is the employee salary? Okay. 5,000 euros. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the marital status? It is
No, address.
address is Baku.
Baku.
Okay. And what is the marital status? It is true, which is a boolean. Correct, right? Okay.
Correct.
Now, see this. It's interesting. Okay. A of 0, the employee number is name argument is not defined. Employee number is argument. Argv, sorry, extremely sorry. This is V. This is V. This is V. This is V. Argv it is. By mistake I have put this is the problem. Okay. Now save it. If you want, you can run it also from here. I think no, it cannot because it needs to have a command line only. Okay. So this. Okay. Now the employee name number is 101. Atira, salary, this thing, and this thing. Correct, right? So earlier, how much lines of code it took for us? More than like same number of lines of code, right? To write. Huh? Now, how much it took? Only 5 lines of code. And all the inputs you have given here. Means the first will be A of 0. Argument value of 0 is always what? You know, it is a
0.
file name. Python
Uh-huh.
file name. So even if you want, you can do that also. Like in the program, if you want, okay, you can access that. No one is telling, but what is the use of it? Print. Okay. You can write it as something like this. Okay. Employee program, Python, file name. Got it? Okay. Just to save it. Okay. Now just enter. Okay. So the employee Python file name is 1.py. The employee number is 101. So we are reading one by one. Got it? Huh? So this is called as what? Command line arguments. Okay, what is it is called as? Command line arguments. Yes, arguments. Okay, so we have actually covered, okay, like almost all command line arguments. Same thing, you can use it for writing the programs also. Same command line arguments, you can use it for one small program I would like to write. Okay, let us see this particular Python program. Okay, say for example, if I have some integer, already you have seen this. Okay, here itself I will try to write it. Okay, first I will take inputs. Okay, initial this I am doing sum. So initially some value will be 0 always. Okay, because we haven't not done anything. Okay, now all the numbers I would like to add it to all are list, right? What is arg? Arg is a list. Correct, right? Correct, right?
Yes, correct.
Correct. But first, starting from where we have to take?
File.
No, 0. From 0 we should not take. 1 only we have to take. So all those things I am assigning it to one more list. Correct, right? Okay. All these values from 1 to everything I am assigning it to one more list. First I will be getting argv means, if I say argv means I'll get list of values. Okay, but I want to only write from the first value to last value, whatever it is there, assign it to some new list that I have taken this. This one is clear or not, first of all?
Yes, clear. But we get 0 summary. Why we get
some
summary?
We will see it later. Some we will see it later. But this line you got Why we have
Yes,
written
yes,
this?
yes, yes.
Okay, fine.
Because
Because
I
first one
understand.
is file name. For doing the sum,
Uh-huh.
if we have 1.py or something like that, it 1.py next value, if you give 10, it will give you as an error. Correct, right? So that's the
Correct.
reason we have actually removed that, and we have taken entire after 1 to everything and assigned to new list args. Okay. Now next, for I X in, okay. Now args I will take. Args is what? A list of variables, correct, right? A
Mm-hmm.
list of some numbers what I give in the command line prompt. Okay. Then what I'll do is, okay, what it is, what did I said one thing. Sum is equal to, okay, okay, sum value plus means that is 0 plus the first sum value. Okay. Sum is equal to sum plus, okay. What it is required for us now, it
One.
convert whatever we are giving, it might
Uh,
be a
integer.
string or it can be anything. Okay. Even in the form of string it takes, let it get converted into integer. We are very cautious, correct, right? Okay. Now
Correct.
we are converting that every value into integer.
Integer.
Okay. Now let's move on. Print sum. Okay. Let's run this program. Save it. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. 101, 102, 103, 100, like 100, 200, 300, 400. Okay. 400. So what should be the output we should get? 800. Correct, right?
Yes,
800. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. See? So this is 3000. Sorry. So yeah. Now, huh? 3300 plus
Mm-hmm.
400.
Mm-hmm.
700. 700 plus 300. 1000. Correct, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So
Correct.
you got it. So what we have done? We have first value for you to do any calculations. 0th element you have to remove and assign it to new array, a new list. Okay. Is this clear first of all?
Yes.
Okay. So that is the thing. So I think it is too much for us today. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see
Yes.
tomorrow. Huh?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so sleepy.
Okay. 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 Tomorrow we'll start the flow controls. Okay.
Flow
Yes.
controls. When?
Flow control means
When?
tomorrow
No, no.
morning
When?
11:30.
11.
11:30.
Okay.
11:30.
11:30.
Okay.
I will wait you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you
Hmm?
for
Yeah. Fine.
today's
Hmm?
lesson.
Bye.
It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
interesting with you.
Yeah. 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 Sure. Where it is? Yeah. You have any doubt? Just ping me when you are doing any practice, right? Okay. All these
Yes,
things.
I
Try
must.
to create
I
your own
must. Yes.
programs.
Yes.
Try to
Yes.
create
I
your own
must.
programs. Okay. So that it will be.
I have
See, your graduation is in what?
international economic relations.
Okay. But you want
Mhm.
to just learn
Maybe
programming.
as no, maybe as testing, auto testing, because
Okay.
yeah,
You
for
want to.
women, yes, it is
Okay.
easy
Yeah.
for women.
You
It's
have good software jobs over there in Baku.
in Baku now it's crazy, and it's not a
Okay.
develop country.
Okay.
If you programmers, you it testing, developing all of the if you
Okay.
programmers, yes,
Okay.
because
If
we
you are
are not.
programming, there is demand is
Yes,
there. That's
yes,
what you. Huh?
yes.
Okay.
Our boss is very. Our
Uh,
bosses, Azerbaijan bosses, is very
mm,
not justice.
okay.
If you
Okay.
programmers, you have to do all of this.
Okay. Hmm.
Mm.
Okay. There is something called as UI technologies. Okay. First, what
Mhm.
it is, what I can tell you is uh, where it is.
You can stop. You can stop record if you
Yeah.
want.
Let me stop.